everyone, I've got some more Rage gameplay here for you today. So yeah, as I said in the first video, I'm basically doing a number of Rage playthrough videos, and yeah, it's just going to be a different way of reviewing Rage. Instead of doing the normal first impression video and then review, I'm basically just going to do a whole bunch of playthroughs and talk about the game as I go, review the game as I go. So yeah, in part one I did the first mission. And I'm a little bit further along in the game, not much actually. I've acquired a few weapons now, aside from the pistol that you get right at the beginning. I've now got a shotgun and an assault rifle, which is an AK-47. I've also acquired my first different ammunition type from the standard ammunition type, and you can access this on a menu on the left hand side here. I'm not sure if you can actually see that, but basically there's a ammunition selection menu there. You can bring it up by pressing C by default. So yeah, I'm running this game on my primary system, the Singularity Beast at 5760x1080 on NVIDIA Surround. Tri-Slide GTX 580 3GB edition. It's a Core i7-980X running at 4.4 GHz. Overclocked and water-cooled system. It's an extremely high-end system. Yeah, check out the Singularity Beast upgrade videos on my channels for full details on that system. So I've got my system stats running on the right hand side if you want to see what's going on with my system. I've got my GPU temperatures and GPU memory usage, frame rate, and yeah, GPU usage. Keep in mind this game is a console port, so it's capped at 60 FPS. So basically it just runs at 60 FPS the entire time. I have the game maxed out. It's running at maximum settings, 4x anti-aliasing. Vertical sync is on. So yeah, everything is maxed out besides AA, because that can actually go right up to 16 times, so it's at 4 times. So yeah, I started to talk a little bit about the game in the first video, but mostly what I talked about in the first video was the fact that it's a console port. And yeah, just an interesting statement that I read that John Carmack said recently about how he regrets, sorry, I should be looking where I'm going here. Yeah, how he regrets developing the game for consoles. I'm playing the game on hard also, so it is quite difficult. I take a lot of damage. So anyway, as I was saying, this recent statement of John Carmack's. John Carmack was the founder of id Software, and you know, id Software made this game. So make sure you check out that first video for all the details on what he said about this game, and also for that first mission. So this is actually basically the second main mission. Yeah, you've seen the first main mission in part one. This is the second main mission. I would really like to show you every main mission in this game. There's a lot of side missions because of the open world gameplay, so I certainly won't be able to show you all of those. Then there's there's car racing, and there's a whole bunch of other little things that you can do on the side, which I will be showing you and talking a little bit about as we go. But anyway, I'll stick to what I'm doing now, and I'll just talk about those things as I get to them. So I'm in the Wasted Garage here. I think this clan, I guess I'll just call them the Wasted Clan. Basically there's all these different bandit clans. This video won't make a lot of sense to you unless you watch the first one, so make sure you watch that. I'm just going to follow straight on now from where I left off in the first video. Okay, so the ammunition that I'm using in my pistol at the moment is called Fat Boys. Very powerful ammunition. It'll give you an idea of what some of the different ammunition types are like, and how much they can benefit you in the game. Once I run out of Fat Boys, you'll be able to see what the stock ammunition is like, how weak it is. it is very weak compared to this. This is very powerful ammunition. I'm just engineering a lock grinder here to open this door in the engineering part. Yeah, I talked about all this in the first video. So it just enables me to unlock doors. Just picking up bits and pieces here for engineering purposes. Okay, now swapping to the stock ammunition. Oh no, sorry, that was just reloading, so I'm still using the Fat Boys, the powerful ammo. Obviously, because it's a one-hit kill. Oh, not every time. That was a good headshot. It's very easy to play getting such a high frame rate like this. You know, it being a console port, it performs very well on hardware like mine. Okay, this is the stock ammo. So you can see how the enemies behave when they're injured. It's really, really detailed. You know, things like that really add to this game. I'm really impressed with the AI and yeah, the behaviour of all the different enemies. There's so many different enemies that you get to take on in this game as well. There's 3 main divisions of enemies. So I'm just going to have to set up my quick select menu. Yeah, there's the bandits, the mutants, and what are they called? I've already played this game right through from beginning to end once. So this is my second playthrough. I'm playing it on hard now, which is the second difficulty level from the top. Okay, just... So there's one above this called Nightmare. But yeah, as I said, the 3 different enemy types: bandits, mutants, and the Authority, that's it. Just had a mental blank there. And there's also the people who help you in the game, which are basically survivors of the meteor that hit Earth. And this is 104 years, I think, after that meteor hit the Earth. So there is some survivors trying to still live in a civilized fashion, trying to rebuild, and you're helping them out. I'm not going to talk about who you are. I talked about that in the first video. But anyway, this is just one of the whole lot of enemies that you get to take on in the game. I have played this before, as I said, but I played it through very quickly, and I've played a lot of games since then, so I have, you know, started to forget a bit.
Come on.
So this assault rifle's pretty cool. It's even better once you get some nice different ammunition types in it. Although actually, I'm pretty sure, yeah, the only ammunition type you unlock for this gun is to pierce armoured rounds, to pierce armour. So they're armour piercing rounds. So you can see what I mean about the enemy behaviour. You know, sometimes if you start to retreat, they'll decide to push forward and attack. And other times, if you really start to do a lot of damage to them and their mates, they'll fall back. They'll run scared. So that kind of artificial intelligence detail is really good. Okay, time to use the shotgun. Just like in every other game from id, shotguns are always very powerful. So I'm just going to make another lock grinder so I can get into this room. It's always worth getting into locked rooms in the game because there's always a lot of good stuff in there. So you can see the lighting is also very good for a console port. See, look at that enemy behaviour, very impressive. So some of the things that I'm picking up can be used in engineering items, other things can just be sold. Yeah, for money which you can spend on other bits and pieces. Ouch. I'll show you the wing sticks. Just another cool weapon that you've got that you can whip out at the last minute. Basically the game's melee weapon. It's a lot harder than when I played through on normal, actually. You can see that I'm picking up beer. That can be sold. That's no good. Shotgun's very fun. You get some real cool ammunition types for this later on as well. So I was talking about atmosphere in the first video. The atmosphere that this game creates, how it's similar to some of the old single players that I really enjoy playing, such as Doom 3, Half-Life. Oh, this bit's hard, I'm just going to concentrate on this bit. Ouch. Okay, so I'm just trying to select different items here, but I'm having some trouble. Run out of bandages. That's not good. You know, you can definitely tell this game is a console port, there's no doubt about that, but sometimes the graphics really do look quite decent, particularly out in the wasteland. And yeah, I also talked about the mega texture technique that they created for this game. or actually for the IDTech 5 engine, which is what's running this game, and it really does look amazing. Just wait until I get back out into the wasteland here and you see what I mean. Basically, they found a quick way of creating endless individual textures without a pattern, because the human eye can very easily see patterns in things. So I mean, you can see that the distance, detail is bad, is low. You can see a bit of texture popping as I turn around. You can see the textures loading. That is much improved since an update, but things like that. But it still doesn't take from the textures. They are quite amazing. This game has a real individual look to it, and I'm actually quite impressed with it for a console port. There's no doubt about that. Okay, so just heading back to base here. I might just show you a little bit of the wasteland. You don't always have the same base or anything either. You move around quite a bit during the game, and because of the vast expanses of the wasteland, you have vehicles, and you get a number of different vehicles throughout the game to use, and they become your vehicles, and you get to I've gone to the wrong place. You get to upgrade them in a number of different ways. They have onboard weaponry, things like that. Sorry, I'm not concentrating here. I'm supposed to be going to see this guy. Okay. At last I get my first...
Those parts should do the trick.
My first buggy. So...
Okay, the buggy will be ready soon. But there are a couple things you have to know before you take that thing out for a ride. Remember, the wasteland is a dangerous place. Give me a call if you ever smash your vehicle up and can't drive it. I'll give you a lift.
Alright, I better leave it there. Thanks for watching.
Also,
please subscribe, like and favourite if you want to see more. Thanks everyone.
Okay, let me get these parts installed. Drive carefully.